Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today, or tonight I should say, because the sun has gone down, I'm at Elveden Forest Center Parcs and I am going to go and check out the park by night. I'm quite excited about this because during the daytime I've spotted loads of trees with fairy lights around them which I haven't seen lit up yet, and I'm really hoping that the site is lit up at night. So yeah, we're going to go and check it out and see what everything looks like in the dark. The first thing we're going to come to is the Aqua Sana Spa, which is just up ahead of me on the left. This just here is the Breckland Apartments where we're actually staying this week. Really nice apartments. And just next to the apartments over here is the golf course. Golf course stretches quite a way across the site. The Breckland Apartments are at one end of the park, quite near to the park entrance. And then, yeah, you've got the Aqua Sana just next door, and then a bit further in you get to the main part of the park with the shops and restaurants and the activities, other activities. It's very, very green around here. There's obviously forest land, everything's set in this beautiful forest. Nice and quiet at this time of the evening as well. It's around 10 o'clock at night, so wouldn't expect it to be too busy. And here is the Aqua Sana. It's lit up for the evening. I definitely recommend booking a session in there if you get a chance. I did have a go in there and it is very relaxing and yeah, pretty modern. I think they've actually renovated it quite recently, so it is really, really nice. You can hear something, you can hear the wildlife. That's pretty much all I can hear. Next on the left here we've got the Foresters Inn. It's like a pub really, serves pub grub, and they've got a bit of outdoor seating. Haven't managed to check out many of the eating places. The only place I've eaten at so far is the Pancake House, so I'm not able to comment too much on the eateries. There are a lot of places to park your bike around here. It is known for cycling, being a cycling friendly place. I can really hear the ducks. Just on the left, I'm not sure how well you can see in this light, but behind these trees there is new accommodation being built. Still under construction at present, but they're getting on with it. It's looking close. Looks like some new lodges. I haven't seen any fairy lights lighting up any of the trees yet, so either we haven't reached them yet, or it might be that I'm a bit disappointed when I walk past and say they haven't lit them up. Maybe they're seasonal things. On the right here we've got one of the telephone boxes. These red telephone boxes are dotted all around the site. I'm surprised by how many there are, but they have in them emergency phone and an information line to get through to I guess the reception area if you need anything. But they're dotted all over the place, and they tend to be placed next to a big map so you can have a look where you are as well. Just passing some more accommodation here on the right, some what look like very luxurious lodges, really hidden away in the trees. They look really cosy with the lights on. I do like how they've got everything nestled into the trees. We're just passing another one of these red telephone boxes and a post box if you want to send a postcard. And then here is the welcome centre. I'm not entirely sure what people need that for these days, because you don't have to go there to check in. So we haven't needed it at all, but I guess you might go there if you've got any questions or problems with anything. There's a big sign welcoming you. I imagine that probably has lost a bit of use since COVID, and probably was used a bit more before then, but now everything's a bit more automatic with the check-ins. This is a cycle centre where you can hire your bikes, and we're just coming up to the cycle returns just up ahead. Seen a few cyclists out tonight, but in the day this place is full of bikes. It's a really nice place to cycle through the forests, and although you can walk around the site fairly easily, it is quite a big site, so maybe more convenient to get a bike. Just here on the left is an exercise area for dogs, an area where they can be taken off their lead, because around the main site you can't take your dog off the lead. I'm assuming that is to protect the other wildlife, because there is a lot of wildlife around, and it does just wander out into the path and gets quite close. We've seen muntjac, we've seen squirrels, we've seen lots of ducks and geese, clearly lots of different birds in the trees, but I haven't seen any dogs. We're just entering the area where the waterside lodges are. These look amazing to stay in. They're obviously right on the water, hence the name. Got their own parking area here. But look at these. And I think you either get the top or the bottom. But yeah, they are right on the water. What a beautiful place to stay. And they've got balconies, so you've got the decking at the bottom and then a little balcony, or you've got the balcony on the upper floor looking out. And then over here on the right, these are quite similar to the apartments that we are staying in, the Breton apartments, but these are the waterside apartments. Again, you've got if you're on this side, you get the view of the water, and they've all got a little balcony. Yeah, I think the apartments are aimed more at couples, whereas the other accommodation is aimed at bigger groups and families. So you get a lot more space. Along here there's loads of little areas where you can fish, little areas to set up for fishing. And you can also get a lovely little view from these of the lake and those apartments. Look how beautiful they look in the low light. We've reached the beach area. Just up here is the adventure golf on Treasure Island, so you can walk up there and play adventure golf. And here is the beach area, which is completely covered in geese at the moment. There are a lot of these in the daytime as well, but they do stand out at night when there's no one else on the beach. And that lake has got a zip line going over it, which was very active during the daytime. But it's lovely that they've got a little bit of sand at Center Parcs, so you can feel like you're at the seaside as well. The geese are having a bit of a chat. Yeah, and here you can hire various types of boats, kayaks, pedal boats. There's some like little kiddie boats. I think there's some electric powered ones as well. So there's all different boats you can hire for going around the lake. And this is where you hire them from. Up here on the left, on the right, the boathouse. And there, oh, it's just lit up for me, all the different kinds of boats that you can hire. And then on the left, you can see the boats put away for the night. So that was the boathouse. On the left is where it's all happening. We've got all the restaurants and the shops. Obviously the shops will all be shut now, but it looks like some of the restaurants and pubs are still open. So we've got here on the right Cafe Rouge, looking a little bit empty. It's still open, but it is getting quite late now, so not many people eating there at the moment. And then we've got Starbucks up ahead. This area is really beautiful actually, because it's not just a load of restaurants plonked in. They've got this water running through the middle, and they've got the little bridges, little water features. Got hooks, and there's loads of places to eat actually. In the piazza there you've got, as well as Cafe Rouge, you've got an Indian place and a Bella Italia. That's in a sort of food court, which you can see through the window there. We've got some gift shops along here. The storeroom, which is like a fancy gift shop, and there's a kids shop there, just kids, got toys and things in it. Las Iguanas, some Mexican food. And then here we've got the little supermarket.
Yeah, but now we've got to go store.
And you get a little look there at the swimming pool, which is under a glass dome. Let's have a little closer look. Oh, and the lights had just gone out. Just managed to see it before the lights went out. Here we've got the sports plaza, and this is the entrance to the swimming pool that we've just seen, but it's also got all the shops. We've got shops to buy swimming equipment, the Starbucks. I think there were 3 Starbucks here. Seems to keep bumping into Starbucks. Treats, sweet shop. Got Jules. The swimming pool. And then through here, you've got the sports complex where you can play badminton and various other sports. And there's these activity areas where you can do arts and crafts. They've got face painting, hair braiding. They've got making your own teddy bear. And then there's loads of different things in the crafts. You can do cupcake decorating, painting. And then there is a series of climbing walls. There's football pool. It's a new concept for me. And then here you've got the sports cafe. These are the only lights that I've seen. All the fairy lights on the trees don't seem to be on, but it's nice to see some fairy lights. Everything else is quite dark apart from being lit up by the street lamps. These are pretty. I hope you enjoyed this short tour by night of Elveden Forest Center Parcs. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to show you the whole site because the outdoor activity areas weren't lit up at all. And I didn't manage to find those fairy lights around the trees. I think either they haven't put them on or they might be a seasonal thing. But anyway, I hope it's given you an idea of what the place looks like by night. If you want to see more of Elveden Forest, then please click the link to my other video where I take you through our 4-night stay here. And if you've enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.